What's up, everyone? This is Trip to 4 Bowling. Today I'm going to show you how to resurface your bowling ball from home if you don't have access to a pro shop. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so today we're going to talk about servicing your ball from home if you can't get to a pro shop and you have access to these Aberlon pads like this. So what I do is, you have to go through the stages. I'm going to start with 500 grit, go to 1,000, and I'm going to leave this ball at 2,000 just to leave it as, take the oil, the lane shine off is what they call it, the lane shine, there you go. So that's what I do. So you start with 500 grit, you always start from the bottom up, and since I don't have like a spray ball or anything, I use a spoon and some water. That way I get enough. Every time you service the ball, just put some water on it. So if you're in the pro shop, you notice they have a water machine with the ball spinner, since I don't have a ball spinner. And just get some water on it, just go to town. You want to make it all even all the way around. So when I do a section, I make sure I cover what I didn't cover, because you want to make the ball even as possible. Get enough on there. Once it dries, you'll see some white swirl marks from the ball scraper, which is the Aberlon pad. Just make a nice and even coat. Do about 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Just like that. That should be good. Now we're going to shift. So you can see right here, you'll see where I stopped doing it. So now you wanted to make it to where you have enough to scrub like that. Make sure you put some water on, just like that. And then cover what you didn't cover. So that way when you shift to the next side, now you know where you stopped. Make an even coat all the way around. If I had a ball spinner, this would be way easier, but I don't have one here at the house. There we go. It's nice and even. That should be good. Now you see where I stopped on this side, and I stopped about here, about right there. So now I get to cover the rest of the ball, and then now I'm done with this 500 grit. Yeah. Just blend it in real nice. You get all that lane shine off. Start with the new fresh surface when you go to the next time you bowl. I have about, I want to say about 100 games on this gym. I do have a tournament coming up on next Wednesday. I'm gonna do this TAT Summer Classic, TAT, True Amateur Tour. Nice little prize fund in there. 3-game qualifier. Then you move on to Sunday. So now this should be all coated, just like that. Now I go to the next pad, should be 1,000 grit. You do the same process. Usually, I'll just dry it off here. Here you go, this will be fine. Just like that, there you go. Usually you want to dry, go to the next side. There you go. And then start again. I did another ball earlier, so made me come up with an idea to do a video on it and post it out there and make everyone understand ball maintenance and servicing. Keep the life in the bowling ball, you know. These things aren't cheap. If you don't work in the pro shop or sponsored, you don't get free equipment or a ball cost. You have to pay full price. So Get a nice little sheen on there. It's already looking fresh just with this. There you go. See, I just finished where I left off from the first time I started. I like to use circle motion. Kind of evens out everything instead of going like this. You want it to be all even. There's 1,000. Now move on to the 2,000 grit. Dry it up a little bit. $2,000 grit. There you go. Make it nice for these type of balls. Make it solid. Take the sheen off so you don't get that snap that you're not supposed to get out of the solid. That's what the lane sheen will do from lane play. It'll act like it's polished, and then once it sees friction, it'll want to snap at the friction. So that's what pearls are for. That's why they made pearl bowling balls, to get that reaction. So you go from a solid to get that smooth reaction, and then transition happens. And then it'll be a little early hook. So that pearl version of that bowling ball will just get it down the lane a little further, and then once the friction for that ball starts, you'll see that quick reaction towards the pocket instead of a smooth reaction like a solid. I think that's pretty good. Shift over. In the comments below, how long have you been bowling for? Rather, whatever your level is. If you're a normal house bowler, 160 to 200 average. If you're a little bit more advanced, bowling tournaments more often, average over 200, 215. Let me know in the comments. Also, what's your favorite brand? What's your favorite brand of bowling balls? I know the whole Brunswick buyout years ago kind of changed people's minds, and they started shifting over to different companies because their brand got bought out and they didn't like that. Plus it comes from, I believe it comes from Mexico. It has a certain, like, I want to say box scent to it that people don't like either, especially the drillers. I've heard they don't like that awkward scent that comes with the ball from Mexico. That's what I heard. I mean, I haven't been in a pro shop since I want to say about 2016, 2017. So I don't know how it is now. I've been out of the shop for a while, so. There we go. Should be nice and smooth when all done. Towel, clean it off real nice. Get in the holes. I use the IT. You can hear that. There you go. I'll get a little close up and see the finished product. Nice and smooth. Everything looks good for the next time I throw the ball. Start. Thanks for watching. This is Trip to 4 Bowling. If you want to see more content like this, let me know. Like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.